my beautiful celestial beings. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Celeste Simone, and I offer pick a card tarot readings just like this one, as well as other spiritual guidance videos and heart-centered energy healing. So today's video, as you could probably tell by the title, is another week ahead video where we're going to find out what you can expect for the upcoming week. Now, for the month of May, I have been offering a giveaway for each of my weekly readings where I am picking one winner each week to receive a free tarot reading write-up. And in order to find out how you can enter for this week's reading, all you have to do is wait till the end of one of these 4 readings once you pick your pile. And at the end of each of the readings, I'm going to let you know how you can enter to win a free tarot reading, where I will basically email you a complete write-up answering whatever question you have. It's very simple to enter. I try to keep it very short and sweet so that it'll be easy for as many people as possible to enter into the giveaway. With that said, I do want to announce the winner for last week's giveaway. Now, just to let you know, what I do is I just collect anybody who's entered into the giveaway, and then I simply pick a name at random using a random number generator online. The winners for each of these weeks is going to be completely random, so I hope you will enter to win another reading if you haven't won yet, because I will be doing 2 more giveaways at least for the month of May, probably more in the future. So if that is something that you are interested in, please do be sure to subscribe to my channel and join our family of celestial beings. And while you're at it, you can hit the notification bell so you are always notified when I post a new video. So I do want to announce and congratulate the winner for last week's reading and giveaway. So the winner of last week's reading and giveaway was Yandere Manco. Yandere, if you would like to email me at celestesimone@gmail.com, that is how I will be emailing your write-up, and you can also let me know what your question is as well. So get in touch with me, Yandere. Thank you so much for entering. And I also want to thank all the others who also entered into this giveaway, and I want to give you guys another chance to enter for this coming week. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into these readings so that you can find out what energy is surrounding you moving forward, what you can expect for this upcoming week. I do want to mention that if you do want to change your outcome, if you are hoping to change the energy surrounding you, you do have the free will, you have the power to shift your focus and shift your manifestations moving forward. So hopefully these readings will just let you know and give you a head start to how you want your week to play out, and also just let you know and be aware of kind of like what to expect moving forward. Alright, so we have pile number 1 with the Labradorite stone on it. We have pile number 2 with the Celestite stone. Pile number 3 has Smokey Quartz. And pile number 4 has a Amethyst stone. Now I'll show you a quick close-up of each of these piles so you can take some time, even pause the video if you need to, so that you can select the right pile for you, the one that you're most drawn to. And when you are ready to head on over to your reading, you can find some timestamps in the description box below where I've posted each one of the piles so that you can click right to your timestamp and start your reading. Okay, you guys, with that said, I will see you over at your reading. Hello, my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 1. I have your pile right here with the Labradorite stone on it. So let's jump in. Let's find out what you can expect for the upcoming week. We have 9 of Pentacles, the Tower energy, Queen of Cups, and lastly the Chariot. Okay, so when I'm looking at your tarot cards, group 1, I am seeing that things are kind of on pause for you right now. And this is very important because you are going through some emotional release. So what I am seeing for you, group 1, that if you are feeling as though you're kind of stuck right now as far as like not being motivated to actually do anything, or you may actually just feel like you're unsure of where to put your energy, like what project to start first, what to put your focus on, what to start doing first, if you're just kind of at a loss, or you're almost just feeling inner resistance to doing any one particular thing, I'm sensing that it's really important right now to just kind of work on the emotional body for you guys, because I am sensing that there's a big change kind of happening, and I do sense that it's on an emotional level. We're almost feeling as though certain things are kind of falling away. You're gaining new insight on things that are really kind of changing your outlook on where you are at right now. So with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Chariot in reverse, both of these energies are kind of representing seeing results, seeing the turnout of some hard work that you've been doing. With the Nine of Pentacles, it's really just time for you to take a time out, really, and just relax your energy and allow yourself to rest, because you are going through some inner healing right now. So it is important to not overexert yourself. Don't push yourself too hard, because you may find that it's almost like your energy is kind of working against you. Like you almost feel like you're trying to push yourself to do something, but it's almost like pushing back, because you're just feeling like more worn out and more drained than feeling fulfilled by what you're working on. However, this isn't going to last forever. You know, it's going to turn around. You're going to see shifting, because the Chariot energy here is just waiting. You know, it's in reverse, so it's just waiting for you to work through some of the emotional things that are coming up for you. So if you have been focusing on something, it may have caused kind of like a domino effect, where now you're receiving the Tower energy, which is actually kind of jump starting you into a new way of thinking, into kind of a new energy. So ultimately, if you are feeling like you're kind of lethargic this week, you're tired, or your energy is just low, you are working through some Tower energy. So it could be, this Tower energy could be disruptive for you this week. So it is really just important for you to focus on healing, focus on releasing. You may need to even just kind of let it out, let your emotions out, and don't worry about things not getting done this week as smoothly or fluidly as you would like it to, because this is an important week for you to heal, to focus on yourself, to do some inner work, maybe even, you know, journal about kind of what you're going through, talk to some other people who you trust and love and care about, who are going to be there for you. So you may need to lean on some people this upcoming week. And eventually what this will lead to is some intuitive action. You won't see it this week, I'm sensing, just from the way the cards are laid out. But the big moves, the big changes that you are hoping for are probably going to start kicking up later on, once you really get through this Tower energy. So it may just kind of feel like things are not going the way you expected, or you have an idea of kind of how you want the week to play out, but you just can't seem to get the things done that you were hoping for, because something kind of blindsides you and you don't expect it. So it's important to be aware that when this happens, it's all for a very specific purpose, and it is for a life purpose, because with the Chariot card, this is a major arcana card. So it's letting you know that this is for a bigger purpose in your life. This is going to lead to the movement that you need in the right direction, because you may be in a place right now that is not fitting correctly with you, that just doesn't feel right. So Tower energy is coming in to kind of mix things up, stir the pot, and kind of jumpstart you into a new place emotionally and internally, so that you can actually start taking steps eventually, when your energy starts picking up again, into the right direction. Okay, group one, let's head on into the Oracle cards and find some further insights. We have Love Heals Fear. The power of your love can help bullies and angry people to be less afraid. So this week is going to be about healing your fears using the power of love. You may need to lean on some people, as I mentioned before. If you are feeling like you are at odds with somebody and it's causing you emotional distress, remember to focus in on the energy of love and healing this week in order to kind of overcome some of these fears that the Tower energy is going to stir up. It may stir up certain things in you that you didn't even realize you were still having fears about, or still had some anxiety about. And it's because it's working out all those last kinks, you know, it's working those things up, and it's allowing them to kind of bubble over and release, so that you can get back to what you want to work on, what you want to do. But you can't fully manifest the life that you want until you heal the inside, the inner world, because the inner world is going to be reflecting your outer world. So your intentions right now are actually pulling in the Tower energy. This is something that you are intending to receive so that you can heal these aspects of yourself. And that's kind of why these energies are coming up, is because you are intending to make changes in your life for the better. In order for those better things to come in, you need to kind of release some of those old patterns and energies. Okay, so love heals fear. That is going to be kind of what you're moving through this week. Next, we have share. When you share, everyone feels happy. I'm sensing that for many of you, Group 1, you may actually be kind of at odds with a particular person in your life this week. Maybe somebody who has been kind of causing you distress or causing you conflict in your life this week. And this week, I feel like you're going to resolve things, but it's going to come with some honesty and probably even having like a heart-to-heart in some ways, where you kind of open up about how you have been feeling, but from a place of love. You know, you don't want to come from a place of fear or anger or resentment. It's, you know, healing this relationship or healing this emotional damage is going to need to come from a place of love. So this is going to be key in healing yourself and healing the Tower energy for this week. Okay, and next we have laughter. You need a good laugh. So this week, again, focus more on your healing, and also kind of what can you do this week to stay lighthearted, to not put too much pressure on yourself as well. Because I'm seeing with the Nine of Pentacles, you know, you may be putting a lot of pressure on yourself to try to do things, but you're just almost like your inner body, your emotional body is resistant to it. It just needs like rest. And I think with laughter, it's like this is a good week to just kind of surround yourself with happy things that you enjoy doing, watching funny movies, you know, talking to people who are going to make you laugh and feel good, in order to heal. So don't worry too much, and don't be too hard on yourself or put so much pressure on yourself to like do a lot this week, because this week for you may be more about resting than doing. And I can totally relate to that, because you know, if we don't take that rest time, then you may end up with some physical problems, some sickness or illness, just because you're pushing yourself too hard. So this week is going to be a good opportunity for you to do as much resting and healing as you possibly can. Okay, and next we have integrity. Drop the things that offend your soul. Embrace your truth. It's your life. Let no one live it for you. So with integrity, Group 1, I'm sensing once again that there may need to be a moment here this week where you share some important things with somebody who you need to be honest to, or you need to kind of share the truth of the situation or the truth of your feelings with somebody else. And this may result in some healing and also kind of connecting at a deeper level with this person. So it's important to be your authentic self this week, and that's kind of part of this healing process, is to gain more inner confidence, to gain more authenticity within, knowing and trusting that you and your feelings, you know, listening to your true feelings and trusting in them, rather than trying to kind of bulldoze them and move past them without actually releasing or dealing or sharing them with other people. So integrity this week is going to be really important for you guys to be able to heal. And I'm seeing that for many of you, this integrity is happening through the sharing of inner feelings with other people, or somebody in your life who you feel like you have been unable to be truthful with, because maybe they do feel like they're a bully, you know, maybe they do feel like they're out to get you, and you're just kind of getting annoyed by the whole negativity, or the fact that they are just kind of being a negative influence in your life, possibly for some of you. And if that is the case, then you may just need to have a conversation with them in a loving manner, in a very kind and open manner, and that's going to maybe heal that relationship by simply sharing. Now, I'm also sensing from integrity that it does say drop the things that offend your soul. Now, the energy of the Tower is essentially that. It is about dropping those things that are no longer serving you. So in order to do that this week, it is important for you to be authentic. It is important for you to remain true to yourself. What is your inner voice telling you? What are your inner emotions telling you about a situation or about how you're feeling this week? Is it telling you to rest? Is it telling you to, drop the things that are offending you? Is there a person in your life who you have shared things with and you've tried to talk to them, and eventually you sense and you realize emotionally you just have to drop that. You have to let go. You have to forgive those feelings and kind of move on. And how can you do that? What does that look like in your life for this week? So you may find that you're just kind of getting fed up with certain things, with certain people even, and you just need to do a time out, reflect, see what is working for you, and then maybe distance yourself from certain people who are no longer serving you. Bring other people closer. This is the week where you really listen to what that inner voice is letting you know, and you take the time to see how that's going to play out. And even if you're not sure how that will play out, you don't really know you're not ready to take a step or do anything about it, you're just reflecting on it, even that alone is going to help you to feel so much better. You're just going to feel like you're giving yourself that time to really process things and heal from them. Okay, next we have prosperity. Focus on the positive and more good things will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. So the prosperity that you may be worried about putting on hold, or the work in progress that you're worried about maybe putting on hold or that you haven't seen yet with the Nine of Pentacles and even the Chariot, this prosperity card is coming through to let you know, hey, there is prosperity and more on the way. And also be careful to kind of focus on what you do already have. Make sure that you're remaining grateful for what you have already received, how far you have really truly come. This week may also make you recognize that you may be feeling almost as if you secretly are telling yourself that you're not good enough. Secretly you're saying, I won't be happy until I reach this goal or this next milestone. But prosperity begins in the mind. So you can choose right now in this week to feel prosperous, to feel abundant, and to not kind of live in a mental state of lack. And that's going to be a huge help for you this week. It's going to be a big game changer for you to really check on yourself. Maybe you're being a bully to yourself. Maybe you're being too hard on yourself, and seeing the results. You want to see the results, but you're being given this time this week to really reflect and rest on how far you have already come. So be sure to recognize the prosperity in every moment this week, even if you're not necessarily doing anything. Even if you don't have huge leaps and bounds, focus on what prosperity you see in the day-to-day. And prosperity begins in the mind. So that is only going to lead to more abundance and more prosperity coming into your life. Okay, next we have dignity. Take pride in yourself. Here we go. And all that you have become. Feel honored by your choices, achievements, and actions. So you guys, this week, that's kind of what this is all about. Really, it's really finding the pride in yourself this week, how far you have come. Let go and drop the things that offend you. Let go of that thought pattern that's telling you you're not good enough, or that you haven't done enough and you haven't worked hard enough, and that's why you're not seeing the results. Drop that idea, because it's really in the mind that this is created. So integrity, dignity, again, this is all about being confident in yourself, being proud of yourself, and checking what kind of inner dialogue is happening within your mind. Is it about how great you are doing, how proud you are of yourself, letting yourself rest when you need to, knowing that you are doing your best and that you are doing a great job, and having that pride, that dignity in yourself. And then drop those negative thoughts that are saying you're not doing enough, you're not worthy enough, or that you won't be accomplished, you won't feel good about what you've done until some external situation happens, until you reach a certain goal, then I'll be happy about what I've done. start now, start this week to take pride in what you have done, what you are doing, where you are at, and all the prosperity that you already have brought into your life. Okay, next we have change. The change is coming for you. I'm seeing with the Chariot. And also, though, is the change that the Tower energy brings, because the Tower does really shift energy quickly. It's a very kind of explosive effect where things that no longer serve you are just kind of falling away. You're moving out of them, and it does cause kind of like it's almost like a perfect storm in a sense, where things are kind of getting mixed up and turned around, but it's forcing you to reflect on things. And this is creating a change for you. This is creating an inner change and also an outer change eventually. But the outer takes a little more time. The energy for the physical to manifest and reflect the inner takes a little more time. And that's all that is being said with the Chariot. So this week is really about the inner change, the inner growth that you are going through, and seeing yourself, seeing how much you have already changed. You know, I almost sense that you've already changed so much. You've already grown so much, but you can't see that yet. You haven't yet recognized how much you have changed, because it's almost like happened over time. And sometimes we don't recognize the change until like it's so much has happened, and we kind of look back and we're like, whoa, like I'm here, I've already changed so much, but it happened so gradually that I didn't recognize all the changes that took me to this exact place in my life. So I'm sensing with the Tower, this week you're just going to start shedding that old skin, shedding the old kind of thought patterns, and healing with the Queen of Cups, healing your inner voice, and recognizing how proud you actually are of yourself. And this change is going to affect your outer world. It's going to let in even more prosperity. Okay, next we have beauty. Seeing yourself, seeing your true authentic self, seeing the beauty of who you are. This week is really about regaining the self-confidence and the self-esteem. So again, reflecting on how far you have come, how beautiful you are, how the beauty of your life right now and everything that you have accomplished, just soak that in. And the laughter too, beauty, laughter, like reflecting on the prosperity and the great things in your life that you already have obtained, that you've already created for yourself. Take pride in that. Create a sense of empowerment from those things that you have already done. Okay, and last but not least, we have release. Yes, this is a week of release. Letting go of the old, changing, finding the beauty, seeing the beauty in your life right now, seeing it with a new lens, you know, and really, truly being able to release the old, release anything that is preventing you, dropping the things that offend you and are preventing you from reaching your goals, from moving forward. So group one, what a beautiful transformative week for you ahead that you have to look forward to. So allow this to happen. Just allow yourself to release, rest as you need to. And not to say that, you know, you won't get anything done, but really the theme of this week is generally going to be about the healing of your inner self, taking care of yourself, and then eventually moving forward in a new direction with that inner confidence and that empowerment. Okay, group one, so that is going to do it for this reading. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I'm going to let you know now how you can enter to win a free Tower reading write-up. So in order to win this Tower reading write-up, you do have to enter between the dates of Saturday, May 16th, when I am posting this video, to Thursday, May 21st, simply because I do need some time to create the video and upload it on Friday. So I just want to give you as much time as possible. So by Thursday at midnight on May 21st, you will need to enter in order to be eligible to win. Next, you will need to give this video a big thumbs up. You will need to be a subscriber of my YouTube channel. And then also, please comment down below. Let me know which pile you have chosen. And then all you have to do is just let me know which card was your favorite from this pile, which card resonated the most for you. And lastly, please head on over to my Instagram at CelesteSimoneTarot. The link will be in the description box below, and just make sure that you are following my Instagram as well. So all you have to do, like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram, and you will be entered to win a free tarot reading write-up, where you'll simply email me, send me a question that you would like me to answer in your write-up, and then I will reply with about 2 to 4 pages worth of a tarot reading. Now, if you are interested in getting your own personal reading, I do have a number of tiers worth of different personal readings that you can choose from, so you can find one that is suitable for you. You can find those options on my website, CelesteSimone.com, if you're interested, and that is in the description box below. Either way, thank you so much for joining me for this weekly reading. I hope to see you back again soon for another reading, but bye for now. Hello, my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 2. I have your pile right here with the Celestite stone on it. Okay, you guys, let's dive into your pile. Starting with the tarot cards, we'll find out what you can expect for this upcoming week. So we have the Queen of Wands, 8 of Wands, the World, and the King of Swords. Okay, you guys, so something is really building for you this week, where I'm sensing that you're going to have just kind of like a creative flow. So it's going to start kind of building at the beginning of the week. Between the Queen of Wands and the 8 of Wands, I almost feel like there's new information, new insights coming to you this week that's going to inspire you to start working on something that you were just intuitively guided to do. You're going to feel inspired this week. So just allow that fiery energy to kind of come in for you. The Queen of Wands, you know, you may even be connecting with somebody who is a fire sign, who actually is going to bring you some inspiration, some positive news. And I just feel like it's going to really help you kind of almost feel like you're getting back on your feet again with the World card, where I sense that you're almost like going to be motivated again, because prior to this you maybe felt like you were maybe feeling like a lull in kind of your energy and your creativity. So I'm sensing that moving into this week, you're going to start with a fire energy coming through. You may have actually recently already connected with this person, and now the results of this, or just even the results of this Queen of Wands energy, this fiery energy, is actually going to kind of propel you forward into a direction. Now, for some of you, I'm also sensing that you've been putting some manifestations out there, that you've been kind of really putting out a lot of intention, but you almost, I'm sensing with the way the energy is that it's almost been kind of like a blanket of energy. You haven't had a particular focus as to what to actually do with all of these intentions, and you've been kind of waiting for that answer. Now I'm seeing with the World, though, that the universe is receiving this, that whatever kind of life path, whatever kind of journey you are hoping to put yourself on in the right direction, the universe is going to start bringing that back to you, and it's going to come back to you in the form of some new focus, some actual step forward, or even just like an idea that comes to you this week, where you start to realize where you need to start focusing your energy, what you need to start going for. So whereas you are going to feel very kind of sporadic, maybe just kind of like intuitively going with the flow of things, not really sure exactly where to put your energy in one particular place starting out, eventually you're going to just feel like when you receive this idea that you're like on the path. You're just going to recognize this week that, hey, this is going to lead me forward. Now, the whole picture may not become clear this week. So you may get an idea, you may get a particular focus, but you may not see the full potential of what you are doing now this week. But it will come over time. So you may just need to trust in your intuition, be very aware of kind of where you're motivated to put your energy, what you're inspired to do, and also receiving. There's information here with the Eight of Wands that is waiting to reach you, and you're going to start getting that in this week. So that's really what I'm seeing with the King of Swords, is really having to focus, really putting your energy towards even just like one particular thing. You're not sure how the whole thing will work out, but you're just feeling guided to put your energy towards this one thing. And what I'm seeing is that with the world, that it's really a part of a greater whole. That's really a part, you know, one particular step forward towards your ultimate desires, towards your ultimate manifestation that you are hoping to bring in. Okay, let's move into the oracle cards. We have thankful. Think about the people and things you feel grateful for. This week I'm sensing that you're just going to automatically feel very grateful for the energy that's picking up for you this week. I'm really almost like feeling the connection between us, because I'm sensing this fiery energy that is just very like motivating. It's picking up, it's starting to kind of take shape and take form for you, and you're going to just be like, hey, I'm so grateful to start gaining this direction. You're going to feel very thankful. Now, rest assured that if you don't know the whole picture of this situation, even if it's just a small part, just be grateful for that one small piece of the puzzle. That's what I'm seeing, is like a big puzzle that you're receiving one of the pieces for this week. Now, you already may know to some extent kind of what you want to do, and that's where this creative energy is flowing. You may already have more than just one piece of this puzzle, but this week you're getting another piece, if not the first one. Then you're receiving some very important information this week. So make sure you are aware of what is being given to you by other people, what guidance, what information you're receiving, and listen to your inner guidance, your intuition, as to kind of what you need to focus on, what feels right. Okay, next we have best friends. True friends stick together no matter what. So I mentioned some other people may be bringing you some information. I'm sensing this could be friends who are offering some exciting news, or even just, you may even just feel like you're hearing from them something that you would like to be doing, or you're hearing from them that they're making steps in a certain direction, and you're almost just like inspired by it to start making your own steps. So listen to friends, people who have your best interests at heart, people with good intentions. Make sure you're listening to kind of where they're at. Sometimes when we're manifesting something, we notice the people around us we're starting to receive that information from them of how they're succeeding, because the universe is mirroring back to us. So it's like a good sign when you see other people reaching new goals and getting things that they want, because that means that is coming to you. That is why you are seeing it and receiving that information from the universe, because the universe is just reflecting it back to you. So you know you're in alignment with your goals when you start to see them happening around you. Okay, so let's move on. We have pets. You love and understand animals. Check, there's going to be signs from the universe. There may be spirit animals that come in right when you are being guided. Maybe you are being guided to work with animals, or you are being inspired by animals this week. So your animals, the pets in your life even, are going to play a role this week. So be very aware of those messages. Or same with the Eight of Wands. Be very aware when you are getting a feeling and then an animal shows up or something like that. For me, a lot of times what'll happen is I'll gain a feeling, or I'll think about something that resonates with me, and then I will hear it. Usually I get inspired at night. I just happen to be a night owl. But what'll happen is I will gain some kind of information, or I will feel like a sense of something, and I'll be unsure if it's true or not. And then I'll hear an owl outside of the window, and I'll just be like, this is your confirmation, you know, the confirmation of the universe bring you a spirit animal to let you know that's right. This is really your intuition telling you something. So animals can show up in very different ways to kind of make that connection for you or confirm things for you. Okay, Next, we have happiness. Immense delight can be found in the smallest of things. Cultivate fluttering moments of joy. As I mentioned, feeling grateful, feeling happy and thankful for the piece to the puzzle. And this could be, again, a very little thing. And this is kind of what I was saying. It's like, even if your focus is on one thing at a time, make it a happy focus. Find joy in it. Really enjoy the creative outlet for you, if that's what it is bringing you in that moment. Really enjoy it, and don't think about, all the other things. This week is going to be about, it says, cultivate fluttering moments. So these are the little things, the little moments that are leading to the greater whole, which is this World card. So this week you're going to receive some information, an idea, a moment of very specific focus that you're going to be inspired to move towards. And it's just going to bring you a lot of gratitude and a lot of happiness and a lot of fulfillment working on that particular thing. Okay, group 2, next we have nature. Sometimes all you need is to go outside, breathe the fresh air to remember who you are and where you want to be. So for many of you, you're going to be finding inspiration from nature. Now, nature to me just stuck out because we just got pets and animals and your connection with animals and nature. So this could be another sign towards where you're focusing your energy, or where you're maybe going to be receiving the information from being out in nature, maybe with friends, from interacting with people. So definitely be aware when you are in nature. What are you inspired to do? What energy are you receiving? What ideas are you receiving to move forward? Okay, next we have reconciliation. Remember the source of love. A loving action is all you need to begin the process. Reach out with a simple first step. Now again, we're seeing a first step, and I'm sensing that reconciliation. Now this could be reconciling with a friend for some of you, maybe reconnecting with them and receiving further information moving forward. Now again, this could be a female friend with the Queen of Wands, or a fire sign as well, where you're reconciling your differences. But I'm also sensing reconciling some confusion, some reconciling your energy as to where you're redirecting it even. And I'm seeing with a loving action, it talks about coming from love, taking a step forward with love and intention, and with gratitude as well, being thankful and having and happiness. So I'm just seeing that anything that kind of has been preventing you from creating some kind of order and organization, or feeling like your energy's all over the place, it's almost like you're reconciling things within yourself with some sort of direction, with some sort of simple first step forward. So this week is going to really be about kind of gathering your energy together, coming from a place of love, like your intuitive guidance, and taking a step forward. It's all about action, taking the first step for you guys this week. That is what I'm really sensing, where you're almost going to feel healed, you're going to feel rejuvenated, and your energy is going to help you take that first step, however small, but you're just going to feel so grateful for that one step that you're being given. You're like, okay, I know what to do next. I've gotten that message, I've gotten the information, I know what to do next. I can at least take the next step. Even again, if you don't have all the pieces of the puzzle just yet, you're going to be able to take that next step. Okay, so we have next protection. So this is coming through strongly to let you know that through this process, as you're moving forward, you're being protected. I'm sensing too, like, that because you're stepping off onto your path, that you have a spirit guide who is actually kind of helping you with this first step, who's actually helping you to gain the clarity and the awareness of what the next step is going to be. So the protection is coming through if you have any doubts or you have any fears about the first step. Take a very, it's very small first steps, just kind of putting the pieces together, but you're being protected. And I'm also sensing too, like, you're being protected by a spirit animal, an animal type deity or guide, where there's almost like a very deep connection with nature with this spirit guide as well. And that may be why you feel a connection with a particular type of animal even. This could be an animal that is representative of your guide, who's protecting you to help you move forward. Okay, so you've got some spirit guides backing you this week to help you with this step forward. Okay, next we have awakening. Wow, happiness. I mean, the energy of this week for you is going to be very expansive and cleansing. Awakening. So this week is going to be about awakening, gaining that clarity that I mentioned so that you know what the next step is. And you're just going to feel overcome with this beautiful feeling of just gratitude, of just being so thankful, like I'm able to move forward, you know. And I sense that this is all part of your process, part of like awakening to your true soul's path. So you're going to feel like you are on the right path. You're going to feel like you're making the right steps forward. And it's going to bring you an overwhelming sense of happiness to know that you're on the right path, that you're moving in the right direction. Okay, and last but not least, group 2, we have shadow self. The shadow self is coming through over reconciliation. So there's aspects of you that are reconciling this week, parts of you that have remained in the shadows. Even I'm seeing like gaining reconciliation, but also clarity. So you're actually coming in more alignment with yourself. You're awakening to a lot of your true life path. So you're clearing and releasing this shadow self, this part of yourself that you maybe weren't aware of, but now it's coming into clarity where you need to be putting your energy in order to feel fulfilled. That is really what this is about, is feeling the wholeness of the world, that fulfillment of being on the right path. Now, there may be people in your life, I'm sensing too, who once you reconnect with, it's actually they're helping you to cleanse the shadow self. They're helping you moving forward. Protection. Yeah, I'm sensing too with the best friends that you're gaining help through this process. Not just best friends, but also spirit guides who are very close to you, who are helping you through this, who are helping you to take these steps forward. There's definitely almost like a energy from beyond that is guiding you in this awakening process this week. Especially, they want you to know they're helping you through this to move through any, last shadow self that is still lingering, and to help you reconcile those fears within yourself in order to move forward. So you guys, your energy is in a really great place. I feel like things are going to start shifting from kind of being all over the place, with your energy kind of being expansive and being very wide open, and which has kind of led you up until this point. So you've been kind of open to receiving the creative information. The information is going to come. The news is coming through to you. You're going to gain, you're going to shift into the King of Swords energy, which is really all about a focused action, determination, and that confidence to really make moves forward, leading to your life path. Okay, group 2, what an exciting week ahead of you guys. I'm super excited to find out how this all plays out for you. What do you find? What is bringing you this happiness and joy? This is exciting for you guys. And the awakening, just becoming more whole within yourself. Beautiful energy for you guys. Okay, group 2, that is going to do it for your reading. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I'm now going to let you know how you can enter to win a free tarot reading write-up from yours truly. So in order to win this tarot reading write-up, you do have to enter between the dates of Saturday, May 16th, when I am posting this video, to Thursday, May 21st, simply because I do need some time to create the video and upload it on Friday. So I just want to give you as much time as possible. So by Thursday at midnight on May 21st, you will need to enter in order to be eligible to win. Next, you will need to give this video a big thumbs up. You will need to be a subscriber of my YouTube channel. And then also, please comment down below. Let me know which pile you have chosen. And then all you have to do is just let me know which card was your favorite from this pile, which card resonated the most for you. And lastly, please head on over to my Instagram at Celestite Tarot. The link will be in the description box below, and just make sure that you are following my Instagram as well. So all you have to do, like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram, and you will be entered to win a free tarot reading write-up, where you'll simply email me, send me a question that you would like me to answer in your write-up, and then I will reply with about 2 to 4 pages worth of a tarot reading. Now, if you are interested in getting your own personal reading, I do have a number of tiers worth of different personal readings that you can choose from, so you can find one that is suitable for you. You can find those options on my website, celestesimone.com, if you're interested, and that is in the description box below. Either way, thank you so much for joining me for this weekly reading. I hope to see you back again soon for another reading, but bye for now. Hello, my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 3. I have your pile right here with the Smokey Quartz on it. So let's dive in. Let's find out what you can expect for the upcoming week. All right, you guys, we have the 6 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Queen of Swords. Awesome, you guys. Okay, so I'm seeing a few things for this week. I'm seeing that with the 6 of Cups, you may be reconnecting with somebody from your past. This may be on a deeper note. I'm sensing with the 6 of Cups, I'm sensing maybe this is somebody who maybe you had a falling out with, or is kind of like sentimental to you in a very deep way, where you just kind of have, it's almost like I'm sensing your heart is a little aching by connecting with this person. So that is kind of part of the situation. I'm sensing with the Page of Pentacles too. This could be an earth sign, a younger person even as well with the page. But I'm also sensing for you, this may be a time where you're just kind of like reflecting inwardly on somebody from the past or a situation from the past. Now I'm also seeing with the 6 of Cups some compassion, some empathy. So this connection, this person who maybe comes up from your past, could be on a more on a healing note. You know, it's actually going to be beneficial for you to kind of release this person, let go, or even just kind of reconcile things with them during this week. I'm also sensing with the Page of Pentacles that you may be, again, grounding yourself through this reflection. Now, this also could be a reflection of certain childhood past pain, or things coming up for you this week from your past that are helping you heal, helping you move forward. I'm seeing even with the Page of Pentacles, this could be a child. This could be an inner child that you're healing within yourself. So this is just kind of part of this week, because ultimately the energy for this week is of the Empress. Now again, I'm getting mothering energy with this Empress card, and as well as the Queen of Swords too. And I'm kind of sensing that maybe you are on some level healing your inner child, healing some things from the past, because I'm sensing between the Page and the Empress, I'm sensing how this is almost like healing a child, or even being kind to a child. And I'm sensing that it's almost like you are coming through with this beautiful divine feminine energy, whether you're male or female or not. This is some mothering energy coming in to really heal this child self, or even a child in your life. And this is going to create a very deep awakening and also expansion for you, where you're going to start flooding in with abundance this week. I am sensing that some abundance is coming towards you, in the sense that you're feeling like very empowered, self-empowered, and almost overcome with this inner strength, inner confidence is coming to you this week. Now I'm also sensing with the Queen of Swords as well, this energy is also about intuitive action and taking steps forward in a clear way. So you're almost going to gain this confidence and then start taking on a mental focus on something. This could even be having some mental clarity about a situation from your past. This could be, you know, reflecting on something and then healing it and clearing your mind of any distraction anymore from this part of yourself, this inner child, or even being able to guide a child forward, guiding a child into the right direction. So this week is going to be about nurturing your inner child, nurturing yourself, and coming out of this week being very abundant, feeling very open to receiving from the universe, and also just being connected. I see also being connected with nature and the abundance that just the universe itself brings. I just feel like you're going to be very aligned with your manifestations this week and gaining mental clarity, to gaining this purpose, gaining a focus, gaining your ability to kind of see and think clearly and not being caught up with this emotion from the past. Okay, let's continue with the oracle cards. We have you are gifted. You're very intelligent and talented. This week, you're going to feel your gifts evolve. You're going to feel yourself be very confident in what you have to offer, what you are doing, what you are bringing into your life. And I'm also seeing the intelligence really coming through with the Queen of Swords. It's just showing your intelligence, letting that shine, letting, these smart decisions you are making coming in for yourself and being able to make them and move forward. So this is the shift in energy for you guys. Your gifts are going to really come out this week. Okay, and next we have light. See the light within yourself and everyone else. You're just going to feel very guided to be empathetic towards others and compassionate. And you should really be aware of how much other people are looking up to you. They're seeing you as this Empress energy. They're looking up to you and how far you have come, and your influence on them is just going to be very motivating and very inspiring this week as well. So you're almost going to be like a beacon of light. Your gifts are going to shine, and you're going to make very intelligent decisions this week. Okay, next we have love. The answer that you're seeking is love. I'm seeing self-love. I'm seeing also the love for maybe, again, this person from your past, sending them loving energy, having compassion, empathy for your inner child, for perhaps another person as well. Love is coming into your life too. And I'm seeing the Empress, like if you're welcoming in someone, a love interest this week, where your energy is open to your manifestation. So if you're manifesting somebody that you love this week, they're going to be really in alignment with this Empress energy. So it's almost as though the love is going to be very pure and of a high vibration this week, because the Empress is your empowered self. This energy of the Empress is, she has awakened, she has grown, she has matured. And with the Queen of Swords, she also knows what she wants. She sees clearly what she wants and is making the decisions, is making smart decisions. She knows how to get it. So this is the energy for this week for you guys. Awesome. Okay, next we have union. Okay, without a doubt, you are coming together with possibly somebody else. This could be somebody who you already have known for a while from your past, reconciling something with them and connecting with them. Okay, so it says you have seen and unseen allies. Draw upon their strength. Join forces with friends and flourish. So even if this is not a romantic union, this could be coming together with certain people from your past and coming together with them at a deeper level. As I mentioned at the beginning of the reading, it's like reconnecting with them at a deeper level. Okay, and it's going to be bringing you some love energy. It's going to really lift you up this week. Next, we have confidence, without a doubt. I mean, I must have said it a few times already, but the confidence you're going to have this week. Be bold. Rise up and stand tall. Feel the fire in your soul. This week, you're going to have the confidence, this bright light, manifesting things into your life this week. And you're just going to have the confidence to take steps forward. You're just going to be in your zone, I'm seeing, especially towards the end of the week. After you connect with this person, this could be very much related to this kind of reflection of the past, connecting with the past in some way, healing that, reconciling that, sending love, reuniting in some ways. So this confidence, you're going to regain your confidence and make some smart decisions this week. Okay, so change. You are transforming. Let go of the past. Embrace the light. Enjoy the new day, the light. Okay, so this is going to be a week of light, of awakening, of change, but change in perspective I'm seeing too is it's going to be maybe not that you're physically changing your surroundings too much. I'm sensing that this is more a change that is happening within you, where you are transforming into this confident, bold, talented and gifted person. Like your talents are coming out this week. You're changing in that, not that you haven't already had all these gifts, but in that you're gaining the confidence to really share them with others and to be bold, to stand out this week. You're going to be standing out for sure. Between the light, standing tall, you're going to stand out this week and just kind of exude this Empress energy of self-empowerment. And next we have peace. So there's not going to be a crazy week. There's not going to be stress. It's going to be a very peaceful week. You're going to be at peace with yourself, with where you are at, who you are right now in this moment. So that calm energy of confidence and also inner knowing, understanding. I also feel as though with the union, I want to really connect peace as well. I'm sensing with love and union, because I'm seeing that you're almost putting things at rest with this person. You're coming to a peaceful agreement, or you're finding peace within yourself, your inner child, coming to peace about something from your past is really what I'm sensing as well with this card. And it's going to bring you a lot of healing, almost like instantaneously, that when you put this to rest, when you find your inner peace, with the situation, you're going to feel in alignment, full alignment with yourself, in union with yourself. Like I mentioned, healing that inner child and healing it with love energy. So this week is going to be about finding peace within yourself. Next, we have the truth. So shining light on something is also, I'm sensing what we have with truth, where you're gaining, even again, you're shining a light, you're seeing a new truth within somebody else. You're reconnecting with this person and finding a new understanding, bringing light to it, bringing out the truth, and it's going to empower you. It's going to make you feel very strong and confident, revealing the truth of something this week. Again, this could be something from the past, and you are healing that inner child, that inner part of yourself, even just you as a younger person, maybe not actually a child, but you could have just been maybe a young person when you were feeling this way, when these emotions come up. You're healing yourself from the past. Okay, and last but not least, we have wisdom. So we have truth and wisdom, and we're also seeing here the Queen of Swords and intelligence. So there's a lot to be said here about gaining a new understanding and the wisdom that it is bringing you and transforming you between the truth and wisdom. So the truth will set you free. That is what I'm really hearing with this, is you're letting go of the past, you're changing, you're transforming, and you're only making your gifts brighter, shining brighter. Your gifts, your ability to love and be compassionate and understanding is coming through, and just like all around self-empowerment. You have nothing to prove. You are not trying to impress anybody. You're being your authentic self this week, and you're finding your talent, you're finding those gifts, and you're gaining that wisdom with the Queen of Swords, the clarity of knowledge of the situation. And this comes through some truth coming to be revealed from the past and shining brightly. Even with the Empress card, there's a beautiful sun on this card, and I'm seeing you shining brightly, your gifts standing out, your intelligence, your boldness, everything coming out and being shown in the light of the new day. It's so, all these cards, it's so amazing how the cards always connect to each other. But even the transformation card is all about letting go of the past and embracing light. And so this is really what you're going to find yourself feeling this week is just embracing the light of a new day, embracing the light of the truth coming into the light, bringing you inner peace and wisdom about a situation. So this is really a beautiful reading, group 3. I really appreciate you joining me. Thank you so much for connecting with me as well. That is going to do it for this weekly reading. I really truly hope you enjoyed it. So as I mentioned earlier in the video, I'm going to let you know now how you can enter to win a free tarot reading write-up from yours truly. So in order to win this tarot reading write-up, you do have to enter between the dates of Saturday, May 16th, when I am posting this video, to Thursday, May 21st, simply because I do need some time to create the video and upload it on Friday. So I just want to give you as much time as possible. So by Thursday at midnight on May 21st, you will need to enter in order to be eligible to win. Next, you will need to give this video a big thumbs up. You will need to be a subscriber of my YouTube channel. And then also, please comment down below. Let me know which pile you have chosen. And then all you have to do is just let me know which card was your favorite from this pile, which card resonated the most for you. And lastly, please head on over to my Instagram at Celestite Tarot. The link will be in the description box below, and just make sure that you are following my Instagram as well. So all you have to do, like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram, and you will be entered to win a free tarot reading write-up, where you'll simply email me, send me a question that you would like me to answer in your write-up, and then I will reply with about 2 to 4 pages worth of a tarot reading. Now, if you are interested in getting your own personal reading, I do have a number of tiers worth of different personal readings that you can choose from, so you can find one that is suitable for you. You can find those options on my website, celestesimone.com, if you're interested, and that is in the description box below. Either way, thank you so much for joining me for this weekly reading. I hope to see you back again soon for another reading, but bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 4. I have your pile right here with the amethyst stone on it. Let's jump into your pile. Let's find out what you can expect for the week ahead. We have the 9 of Wands. We have 2 of Wands. The Fool card. And lastly, we have Judgment. Big week ahead of you for my group of 4. I'm seeing with the 9 of Wands in reverse. Now, you may be waiting right now. I feel like you're waiting for results. You're waiting to see the results of your work. And I'm seeing that you can really picture in your mind, you know, the future, what you plan to do in the future, what you're hoping to grow, and what you're hoping to improve and expand upon in your life with the 2 of Wands. I'm seeing that you're very focused kind of on what is ahead. And I'm sensing with the 9 of Wands that these things are beneath the surface, that there are things that seeds you're planting that are going to be growing and you're going to be receiving. However, your focus is very much in the future. So the cards just want to caution you on the fact that you're very focused on the future. Now, it's also a positive thing because, of course, you're planning ahead and you are thinking ahead as to all the things that you're excited about receiving. And again, the 9 of Wands is showing up to let you know, hey, these things are beneath the surface. They are coming to you. Now, this week, though, it is important to definitely open yourself up to the possibilities. And I'm sensing that with the Fool, that the energy here is, if you're not already doing so, it's important to kind of let go of some of your preconceived notions about what things will look like in the future. I'm also seeing that you are really weighing your options. There's some success on the horizon that is coming towards you right now that you're very focused on, and you, with the Fool energy, it is important to release the hold you have on the future and really move yourself back into the present moment and just kind of be open for whatever is happening. So with the Fool energy, some of you also may just be kind of carefree, and that is your personality type, where you're just kind of have this childlike wonder as to what can happen, and it's a beautiful energy for manifesting because it really opens you up to endless possibilities as to kind of what you can receive. This week is going to end in a very big way, or towards the end of this week things are going to kind of pop off for you. I'm seeing with the Judgment card that you're almost going to receive some amazing new information, some amazing new clarity and insight on what you are planning for the future. So by the end of this week, some things, your perspective on things, even just your realization about certain aspects of the future that you were maybe unsure of, you know, that there wasn't really a clear understanding of, you're going to be almost, this weight is going to be lifted off of you, and you're just going to find that things are revealed to you, that you're almost awakening in a sense to this new future, this new road ahead that you've really been trying to manifest. So this week is all about kind of starting to see the sprouts, the beginning, even like kind of I'm getting the sense of like springtime, like when you see the crocuses just starting to come up and just starting to see them, you realize like this is really happening for me. I'm really making this happen. It's going to just give you this feeling of like elation where you're just so happy that you're finally seeing the results of something. And so in the beginning of the week, you may feel like, where are they? Where are, you know, where are the flowers? Where are the plants that I planted? You know, why aren't they coming up? And really all they needed is a little extra sunlight. You know, this is all metaphorical, of course, but like you just need a little more sunlight, need a little more water. They were there, but they just hadn't broken the surface yet. And you're going to find by the end of this week, I'm seeing that you're going to start seeing these things breaking the surface for you. You're going to start seeing that, hey, things are really paying off. It's just going to kind of like turn things around for you if you're really waiting. I do see you are patiently waiting. You know, you're focused, you're asking the universe, you're waiting. And I do see that you're just being very patient, but focused on your goals. And I'm seeing, you know, releasing a little bit, letting go of your hold a little bit, even just kind of opening up to the possibilities is going to result in you seeing the sprouts of your manifestations kind of finally coming up. Okay, let's continue with the Oracle cards. We have relax, everything's okay. Don't worry, it's all going to be fine. Yeah, this week, relax, you know, maybe just relax or focus a little bit on the future. Just kind of be open to, and also know deep down, everything's going to be okay. You know, this is leading you to the Judgment card, to gaining that awareness, that new information, that new perspective and insight, and really just having kind of like a turnover and upheaval of things in a very positive way. Very positive, like turning a new leaf in a very positive way. Okay, next we have talk about your feelings. Tell a friend how you feel. So this week you may be talking to a friend, you may be reconnecting with somebody. Be sure to kind of talk about things and your fears, or even just kind of like what you're hoping to manifest, and letting that go, releasing it. Maybe you've been holding on to it too long. Be sure that you are talking to people who have your best interest at heart, because when you are manifesting something, you don't want to kind of reveal it too soon. But if you've been kind of stuck in a place where you're just feeling like frustrated about not seeing results, maybe just talk to somebody about that and release that hold that those feelings have on you by kind of just like letting go. Okay, and next we have forgive. It's time to let go of anger or blame. So for some of you, you may be experiencing some inner resentment towards somebody, and this could be kind of blocking you from moving forward with your manifestations in certain ways. You may be holding on to the blame of why you haven't made it somewhere sooner, why you're struggling with certain things in your life now because of something someone did to you, and holding on to that, however small it may be. I feel like for you guys, you know, you are mostly focused on getting things done yourself. You're not trying to rely on anybody else, but you may still hold and harbor some seeds of resentment towards these other people who made it harder for you in life to get to where you are right now. Turn that around, create your own self-empowerment. Know that, you know, despite that, you were able to overcome it and to get to where you are right now. to gain this new amazing abundance, like coming towards you, feeling elated and excited about all that you have done to get to where you are right now. It's going to allow you to just release any resentment or blame that you have been putting on somebody else up until this point. So these cards are just coming through to let you know, hey, release those things this week, and you're going to make room for positive things to come in. Okay, and next we have gratitude. Be grateful for abundance. Live in appreciation for what you have, and more good things will come. So gratitude, I'm sensing, is connected to forgiving, letting go of the things you don't have, letting go of the things that weren't given to you, that you really did deserve, and that have caused you pain. You know, letting go of those and just being grateful that you were able to make it this far, and be grateful for your own motivation that got you to this point, being grateful for your own power, your own inner power to make it to this place in your life. So you're planting your own seeds, you're building your own life, you're growing your own manifestations. You know, just be grateful that you have gotten this far. Be grateful of your own abilities even that have allowed you to overcome any kind of ill deeds that were done to you in the past. Okay, next we have expectation. Be open for whatever comes next. Be open, you guys. The Fool card, it might just be the music your heart's been waiting to hear. Yeah, expect great things. Expect great things by the end of this week. With this Judgment card, I'm just seeing this could even happen before the end of this week. You know, could even be midweek. But your expectations right now with the Two of Wands, be open for you to receive that. You have that expectation. You're sending that out there. And I do sense this week is going to be all about your expectations coming true. You know, those things that you have been waiting on and wishing for and hoping for, you're going to start seeing the beginning, the early results of that hard work that you have been doing, those intentions that you have been putting out there. So expect good things this week. Next, we have humor. It says, laugh at yourself, lighten your heart, let nothing steal your happiness. So this week, again, is about relaxing, trusting everything's okay, and lightening your energy a bit to be open to receiving things this week. So just relax. Things are going to work out, you know, have some fun, laugh it off. Don't be too, you know, worried about kind of the future, what it holds. Trust in the process and know that your expectations are going to be very happily received. And I'm seeing that with gratitude. Yeah, by the end of the week, you're just going to be overflowing with gratitude and grateful and letting go, you know, letting go, talking about your feelings, forgiving those things in the past that you feel like are preventing you from moving forward. They are not preventing you. Okay, any fears of that, let those go. They're not preventing you from moving forward. You know, forgive, let that go. You're fine. You're going, everything's gonna be okay. So, okay, and next we have purity. So this week with the Judgment card, this is purifying your expectations and also the forgiveness as well, and the gratitude. Purifying your energy is what I'm seeing for you this week. Really reaching a new level of awareness, of awakening to your manifestations, to kind of your energy. I just feel like your energy is raising vibration this week, and it's really coming from this pure outlook on your manifestations. Just kind of this pure, fresh start, openness to receiving, and again, letting go of the preconceived notions I mentioned before, the expectations, letting go of kind of waiting and holding on to the end goal, just kind of letting that go and opening up to the possibilities, the endless possibilities. So shifting your expectations so that it's almost like just expecting the best in the situation. So really being positive in your thinking. Okay, and next we have transition. Yeah, so this is part of a bigger transition. You're transitioning into the receiving phase of things. So before you were really putting your energy out there, really putting out your intentions, and now you're transitioning into the receiving phase. So you're going to be transitioning from kind of your focus outward to opening your energy up and to receiving the manifestations that you've been asking to receive. Okay, and last but not least, we have divine timing. Relax, everything's okay. It's all happening in divine timing. I mentioned trusting the process. You know, things are going to happen as they should. Your manifestations are being heard loud and clear. I'm hearing from the Nine of Wands. They're there. They're just beneath the surface. Again, it's like it's kind of like when a plant is growing and you just don't know that it's growing up beneath the soil until you see it. So just to give you guys a perspective of kind of like what I am seeing for this week for you is basically last year I received a peony and it didn't make it through because it was just kind of in shock when I planted it, and I was so hoping and really putting intentions out there. I was speaking it into existence. I was telling it good things. I was telling it, please come back, please make it through the winter and sprout again. But of course, the entire time I did not know what was happening beneath the surface. And the roots were in there. I planted them. I gave them love. I told them, please come back. You know, you can do it. And I did not know if it was going to come back or not, but I just held it. You know, even people around me were like, oh, I don't think that's gonna make it. You know, it was gifted to me, so somebody had kind of pulled it up out of the dirt and given it to me as a gift, which I was very grateful for, and I knew it was going to be a beautiful flower. So hopefully one day I'll be posting this on my Instagram, the flower of this, because obviously, long story short, just recently I saw something coming up. I wasn't sure what it was. I checked, and lo and behold, the peony survived. It's coming back. It's a beautiful flower plant. If you haven't seen it, you should look it up because it just has these beautiful flowers on it when it does bloom. So now I am just speaking words to it. I'm saying, good job, you know, keep growing, keep doing what you're doing, and sending it tons of love. And just that feeling, the feeling of knowing that even though it hasn't reached its full potential yet, you know, it still has a long way to grow. It's just a little sprout right now. Doesn't have any buds or anything like that, but it's alive. And just seeing that just like made me so happy and so excited, and just kind of made my day, really, just finding out that this peony survived the winter. So ultimately, that is what I'm seeing for you this week, if that makes any sense. Essentially, I'm seeing that those things that you were just wondering about, are they growing? Are my manifestations being heard? Yes, this is what this reading is about, is like finally seeing the peonies, finally seeing that little blossom, that little sprout by the end of this week, and knowing like, hey, this is happening. The universe is working in my favor. Okay, you guys, so I hope that was helpful to you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I really truly hope that this reading and these messages will help you in the week to come. That is going to do it for this reading. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I'm going to let you know how you can enter to win a free tarot reading write-up by yours truly. So in order to win this tarot reading write-up, you do have to enter between the dates of Saturday, May 16th, when I am posting this video, to Thursday, May 21st, simply because I do need some time to create the video and upload it on Friday. So I just want to give you as much time as possible. So by Thursday at midnight on May 21st, you will need to enter in order to be eligible to win. Next, you will need to give this video a big thumbs up. You will need to be a subscriber of my YouTube channel. And then also, please comment down below, let me know which pile you have chosen. And then all you have to do is just let me know which card was your favorite from this pile, which card resonated the most for you. And lastly, please head on over to my Instagram at CelesteSimoneTarot. The link will be in the description box below, and just make sure that you are following my Instagram as well. So all you have to do, like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram, and you will be entered to win a free tarot reading write-up, where you'll simply email me, send me a question that you would like me to answer in your write-up, and then I will reply with about 2 to 4 pages worth of a tarot reading. Now, if you are interested in getting your own personal reading, I do have a number of tiers worth of different personal readings that you can choose from, so you can find one that is suitable for you. You can find those options on my website, celestesimone.com, if you're interested, and that is in the description box below. Either way, thank you so much for joining me for this weekly reading. I hope to see you back again soon for another reading, but bye for now.